Hey, good morning, it's KJM. It is Saturday morning, May 23rd at 7 a.m. on Memorial Day weekend, and I'm kind of whispering because I finally got more than 3 hours sleep last night in like over a month. And so I'm super excited about that. And also I'm a morning person and a lot of my neighbors are not, so I'm super conscious of that, but I'm trying to drop you guys a quick little video about my yoga journey. So this week I've gotten a lot of inquiries about yoga and PiYo, and I've heard from a lot of my fellow plus size sisters, my curvy sisters, what some of their hurdles are with picking up yoga. So the biggest hurdle I've heard is that it's not made for big girls. That's really not true. So oftentimes when you see like the DVDs and or you go to classes or you're streaming, like I stream Beachbody on demand, you will see a lot of women that probably are no more than like a size 4 practicing yoga. And your body size really doesn't limit your ability to be flexible. The amount of patience and practice you have with your body actually is what will determine it. But I had some of those same problems, and that's why I quit yoga, 9 times in 10 years. And then in the last year, it finally stuck because I was just under this myth that like, I just simply can't do it. You know what I mean? Like I just can't do it. So I don't want you to be deterred for that reason. Once again, I will always say that yoga blocks are important. Whether you're streaming, doing a DVD, or I don't know who could do an in-person class right now with the pandemic, but whether you're doing any of those options, please remember that if there's not someone there that is completely doing modifications or showing you modifications, then that may not be the program for you when you're just starting out. The Beachbody On Demand, a 3-week yoga retreat, and even their 3-day yoga refresh, there's 3 instructors and there's always one responsible for doing the modifications. So let me tell you something about modifications. Modifications are good if you have knee and back problems. Modifications are also good when your body is new to a fitness program. Even when you get deep into your fitness program, most instructors will tell you that there are days your body is gonna need the blocks or need the chair if you're doing PiYo. And your body's just different every day. Like right now I'm not warmed up, I just got up. So your body's different every day. So if you're doing a program, and this is what I was doing wrong the first 9 times I tried yoga, is that I didn't see any modifications and I couldn't do the moves. So the minute now there's 3 instructors for the 3-week yoga retreat, and there's always one doing a modification, and they're letting you know if you got ankle problems, if you got knee problems, if you got back problems, or if you are just not that flexible yet. You're building your flexibility and your strength training literally through yoga, okay? I am 1 year and 2 months into the journey, and I'm just like you. I'm a regular person. I'm a regular person. So I'm not one of them gym buffs. I'm not one of those people where I dream about fitness every day. But I want to encourage people, my plus size sister, my black sisters, my brown sisters especially. Like yoga is not just for skinny white people. So please join me on this journey if you can, because it's one of those fitness routines that you can do from anywhere. Like when you're traveling, a lot of you saw that I had my yoga studio set up when I was in Las Vegas this time last year. You can do it anywhere. Get a cheap mat or even lay down a towel in your hotel room and you can get that workout in. So I want you guys to like feel good about yourself and like get this done. Really hoping that there's no nipple prints because I didn't put on my workout bra. I was just like, I'm gonna do a quick video or whatever. So I wanna let you guys know, don't think because of your body size that it's not meant for you. Definitely you want a program that teaches you those modifications, because even when you're far into your program and you're far into your yoga and PiYo journey, there's gonna be certain days that your body is gonna need it. So I'm only 1 week into PiYo, and one thing it's helped me with was, and for those of you that don't know, PiYo is Pilates and yoga put together. I definitely think you need a yoga foundation or a Pilates foundation. You need to have one of the foundations, I think, before you jump into PiYo, so that you can have a clue of what they're talking about. So I started off with yoga, and then now PiYo is teaching me the form for certain things, like my chaturangas, which is a push-up in yoga. It's terrible, like my arm power. And so what the PiYo program is teaching me is like better form with that. And chaturangas are important in yoga, but they're not the heart of it, like the warrior poses and the crescents and the low lunges and all that other stuff. So different programs focus on different things. So that's one of the things that I really want to tell you guys. Like, if you're plus size, do not be discouraged. If you have some health issues, of course, talk to your physician first, you know, or if you have a trainer, like definitely discuss these things. But you can change your life brick by brick, step by step, at home, just for a few minutes a day. And it does not matter what your weight is. So I want y'all to get over that right now. So if you are a plus size, curvy, beautiful chick at home, just know, like, there is a program out there for you. And even if you guys don't do any of the Beachbody on demand programs, like, I love them because they really like changed my life, and I do not get money for this. Even if you do not do any of those programs, there's a program out there for you. But like I said, if you don't see your workout program starts off with some modifications and you're just trying to get fit, you may hurt yourself. So definitely find programs that are really going to show you those modifications. And remember, you're going to need those modifications even when you've been in the game for a minute, okay? Sometimes I grab that block and I'm like, oh my goodness, so good. All right, so that's one of the things I wanted to tackle because I've heard of that the most. Remember what I said when you first start your fitness program, if you can only do 3 minutes, if you can only do 5 minutes a day until you get stronger, that's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. Your degree wasn't earned in a day. It's all a process. So therefore, like, just understand that, like, you're not gonna be turning yourself into a pretzel overnight. And shit, I'm a year and 2 months in and I still can't do half them things them chicks be doing on Insta. And I follow people on Insta of all body sizes that are yogis that practice. And I'm just absolutely impressed with the stuff that they're able to do, but many have been practicing like 10, 12 years. So it is a practice. It never gets easy. This is the one thing I love with yoga. It never gets easy. It's just about what's doable for your body that day. And most people are building their strength and flexibility through their yoga practice. So if you weren't a gymnast or dancer, I was neither, and then you're coming into this, yeah, your body's gonna be tight. Or if you just weren't into fitness in general, your body is gonna be tight. But you work with your body and you listen to your body, you back off when you feel dizzy. You take breaks when you need to. You drink a lot of water when you need to. And then if you even have a day where you don't feel like doing it, a lot of times I hit the mat and I'm not in the mood because before the pandemic, I'd be hitting the mat somewhere between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. Now that I'm working remote, I still hit the mat around 6 a.m. because I'm a morning person and I want to get it in before I start my work day. That doesn't always work with other people, but the great thing with yoga is it's not like a lot of high energy calorie burning exercises where if you do it at night, it may keep you awake. Yoga's the type of thing you can do it any time of day when it feels good to you. Some people I have a friend that likes doing it in the evenings because her muscles are more warm when she's done from work. Personally, I'm a morning person, so the later I do it in the day is the more sloppy my form is and the more tired I get. So it's different for everybody. And let me just say, if PiYo and yoga are not for you, that is cool. These rules apply to just about any kind of exercise. Once again, I'm not a trainer and I'm not an expert, but because I'm just like you, someone who was on my couch and just going through some things and wanted to make some changes, I figured like I can really inspire people by just like letting them know like I'm normal. This is a normal person that has now fallen into a routine. I am normal. You know, my ass loves chips and cookies and all that good stuff and gummy bears and wine. Shout out to the Total Wines and More people in my area. Okay, y'all are, bringing me through the pandemic one bottle of wine at a time. And I'm not even big on drinking. But, so I want to encourage you, if you're plus size and all that, take that stuff out of your mind because it's mind over matter. No matter what this society has told you about your body, it is beautiful and it can still do major things. And there's a lot of plus size people that actually are amazingly flexible. And when I see them do the splits, I'm like, holy crap. So that brings me to the next part of it. I wanted to show you guys some of the positions that I have struggled with over the last year and see if I'm able to like get any of them done. This is so hard because when I'm about to do floor exercises, I want you guys to be able to see it. So I'm gonna try to tilt this down a bit. I'm gonna try to tilt this down and then put this down. So I wanna, oh, you guys can still see me, this is no problem. So I wanna like let you guys know that there's a lot of stuff I've struggled with. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do them. I'm not warmed up, I haven't done a workout, but I wanna encourage, you know, my full figure sisters that it can be done. And once again, it's just patience and practice. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this one, but tree pose always gets me. So here is one of the modifications, and it's a balance pose where you like focus. So I started off here, then I got to a point where I could get here. You never want to have your pressure on the knees. So you either need to be above or below the knees. Wobbling is normal. So wobble, wobble, shake it, right? And then I got to a point, the other day my feet didn't want to do it. I got to a point where I could do the full body pose. I don't know if today is gonna be the day. Namaste, look at that. Wobble, wobble, shake it. So tree was one of those poses that gave me a hard time. Now the next thing for me is I'm not that great with back bends. In the beginning of a lesson, sometimes it bothers me, but then sometimes at the end of a lesson when I'm really tired, it makes me really dizzy and I can't go that far back. So I'm gonna try something and see if this back bend works. Okay, wait, first I need to make sure you can see me. Okay, you can still see me. So once again, I'm not warmed up. These things are so much easier when you're in your program. So everything for yoga has to do with the breathing, right? And I was told like the easiest way for this is like you start off with like trying to get your ankles. Okay, I don't know if I can fully get there. But that, just even going that far back used to be really hard for me. So another famous one for me is my chaturangas, which is the yoga push-up. Oh yeah, I need to drag the mat down a little bit so that you guys can see me. So usually I'd be like in downward facing dog. And I'd switch out here. Can you see me still? Yeah. Plank pose, and it's like you go down halfway, right? And then your feet come up and you do an upward facing dog. And then, ta-da! So that used to kill me. With a week of Pio, I've been able to work on my chaturangas. I don't think you can see the front of my face. So I may need to do that again because I feel like you only got half of my body. So I may have to try that again. I don't know if I have the energy either. So usually, start off with the downward facing dog, go into a plank, keep those elbows in, and push up, and then upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. That shit used to kill me. And I would say 1 week with Pio, and I have gotten better with my tricep push-ups and my chaturangas. Trying to think of what other poses kills me. My crescents sometimes hurt my knees and balance. So crescents or / low lunges, they're not my favorite. Because if you push your knees forward too much, you hurt yourself. So let's try to make sure I get the full body. So sometimes today it's not bothering me, but sometimes it's a problem. Today I feel good about my crescent. But like in Pio, they'll have you pulsate. You know what I'm saying? Pulsate. What else? Those are some of the things I've really struggled with starting off with yoga. And I still got a little bit of a tum-tum. I'm still working on it. Part of that is diet, but I love my chips and stuff. No, let's be real, I love my cookies and my brownies. Those damn sugar cookies with icing sold at Stop and Shop. They're the devil. Okay. I'm trying to think what else. So there's tree. Oh, the warrior poses. So warrior 1 and 2 don't really bother me, but warrior 3 is kind of hard. So it's like your feet is meant to be pointing downward, and then you can open it up for an open moon. Damn, could you guys see me? Hold on, I want to make sure you guys see me, because I hate when it's like, it's hard to do because it's just me filming myself. So when it's warrior 3, your feet points down. You can also open up your arms, and then you can open up, woo. Okay, never mind that I just fell, but that happens. You can also open up your hip. Maybe I'll use a block for this one. And you can open up your hip and do a half moon. And sometimes I can do it with a block, sometimes without a block. You feel me? Those are things I've really struggled with. And guess what? I am not a size 2, 4, 6, shit, not even an 8. Okay? I got a lot of dance, booty in the pants, boom, boom. And another myth is you're not gonna lose your ass or your breast. Yoga is like a full body pose. It's working every single muscle in your body. So that's a myth too, sisters. You can still keep your booty tight. Keep your booty tight. Okay. So I want to keep this video under 20 minutes so I don't have to fight with Insta about chopping it up and uploading it. If you have any more questions about your yoga journey or even your PiYo, because I'm just starting PiYo, write me, let me know what your concerns are. But don't be afraid if you are plus size to not try some of these fitness programs. Like I said, I do not focus on the scale. If you focus on the scale, your long-term goals are gonna be really hard. Because who can watch their weight like that every day? Some people do, but chances are if you are either like a professional trainer or you're someone that may be like starving yourself. I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't. But I try to do stuff within the means of what's given. Sorry if I'm feeling nasally. My freaking sinuses have been acting up like crazy. But I just wanted to encourage you guys. So there are obstacles, there are hurdles to being fit. Most of us are locked in our homes right now. So don't you wanna shake yourself, shaker? Don't you wanna, get those thighs right? Don't you wanna come up and don't you wanna really do some of that? Don't you wanna be able to touch your knees, then touch your toes, and then bring it back up, and then drop it and lock it? You don't want me doing all that? Okay. Well, I don't know what summer 2020 is gonna look like, but there's nothing wrong with getting fit even if you're in your home. Be sexy for you. Feel good in your body for you. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna grab this, and I think I'm out. Thank you so much for all your questions. And if you have more questions and things that I didn't tackle in this video, please ask me, contact me, and I will answer them. Black women do work out, and Black women do yoga. How about that? Plus women do work out, and plus women do yoga. So there you go. We're changing the game one day at a time, and you never know. Maybe I'll be following your Insta when you get into yoga or PiYo, or whatever your routine is. Shout out to all the people who are trying to feel good in their bodies one step at a time. I see you even if nobody sees you. One love, and I'm out. Hopefully I didn't wake my neighbors up. This never works the first time. Crazy.